All right, so this is going to be a video about the restoration and conversion of the Alfa that we've got here, this little Alfa Romeo Spider. And it's been in the family since I was just a little child. It's a 1976 Alfa Romeo Spider, and I think it was about 6 months old or so when my parents bought it, 2 years, I don't know. So it's 40 some odd years old. It actually ran pretty well until the throttle cable on it snapped that ran from the accelerator gas pedal to the engine. And the throttle obviously doesn't work without the cable running to it. And I decided at that point about a year ago, it was time to just do a full body restoration on it. And also kind of had the back of my mind that I wanted to convert it into an electric vehicle. Just because I kind of want to give the car off to my daughter when she grows up. And cars that get 11 miles to the gallon, pollute heavily and all that stuff is not a great gift to give in these days and times. Plus, it'll be cool. Downside, of course, is we lose the beautiful sound that the Alfa Romeo engine makes. It's kind of unique and you can't get it anywhere. So just give you a quick little rundown of the state that the car is currently in. And the tow truck's coming by to pick it up shortly. It's going to be carted off to a great guy here in town, hopefully, that has a lot of experience with converting to electric as well as restoring old cars. So it's pretty dirty. Gave it a quick little rinse off the other day, but here in the back, we've got the old gas system, old battery, and some spare parts and stuff here. Underneath this is the spare tire, which is probably no good at this point, but you can kind of see the state that the electronics are in. Here a lot of it's painted over, and a lot of it's the original wiring that who knows how long that stuff is going to last for. And you can see paint damage. I'm guessing this is by fuel residue or something over the years. Outside it doesn't look so bad. Wheels, rough shape, of course, from sitting over the years. The front end of it is beautiful. One of the prettiest front ends of a car I think that's ever been made. So we're going to get rid of these big American bumpers and put on the European bumpers, which are much smaller, but at the time that they built the car, they weren't up to code here in the US. But now we can take them off, put on real bumpers. Paint issues and stuff. And we'll go ahead and open it up. You'll see some of the internal issues. Things like doorknobs falling off. The speedometer worked last we used it, but the RPM gauge doesn't. A lot of these gauges worked fine last time it was powered on, but some of them not so much. It'd be pretty cool to get these lights and stuff up and running. The heater worked, but cars never had air conditioning that I know of. Air conditioning is basically just entails this. Pop in the top. Over here, the window obviously could use some work. The cable in here actually broke a couple of years ago, and a local company here, Continental Imports, did a great job of just rebuilding it inside of there. Essentially, it's unique. It's not like you can go out and buy a new cabling system and all that stuff. They had to kind of make do with what they did. However, we weren't able to get the door itself, the cover, back on at the time. So I got that in the trunk, and hopefully we can get that back on there. Emergency brake works, but not really well. And here's the back seat. Not much of a back seat, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Show you what the engine looks like. It's obviously seen some good use there. Some oil spray. There's that beautiful motor. Look at that old wiring in there. All this stuff is probably going to be taken out and removed. Electric motor will be much smaller. Yeah. Pretty car. All right, that's pretty much it. Keep you all updated as time goes. Thanks. Bye.